What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out Hootie and the Blowfish. Time. If I look distracted, I am. That song came in loud as fuck. It almost blew my hat off. Y'all don't want to see my bald ass head, huh? It ain't that bad. I was thinking about growing my hair back out, actually. I had this weird dream, and I was like, man, I'm going to grow my hair out. Anyways, this ain't about me. It's about Hootie. Hootie and the Blowfish. Yeah, I haven't reacted to one of their joints in a minute. A lot of people asked for me to check out Time. I've checked out a joint. What was it? Wagon Wheel, Darius Rucker. I checked out the solo stuff and checking out Hootie and the Blowfish. But I am pleased to be back with some Hootie and the Blowfish on the channel. And we're going to do that right now. Anyways, if you're here for a first-time reaction because I haven't heard this song or seen this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black keys on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World over there, I've been doing travel vlogs and movie reactions, but over here's where I do all the music and the music reactions. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership that gives you early access. I try to update that thing every single day, and there's a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released to the public yet, so you have some fun in there. Regardless, thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all the members on the channel helping me keep the lights on. Let's rock. Hootie and the Blowfish. I'm watching this from their official YouTube channel. I'd love for you guys to go over there and watch this without me. When I say stuff like that, it's not that it's because what I'm doing isn't a substitute for the original, right? You want to go play the song, on its own in its entirety. I'm going to push pause, make commentary, breakdown, and that's what people are here for. But just to, seal that final nail, this isn't a substitute for the original, so support the original. Now let's get it popping, man. This is a Hootie and the Blowfish. The song is called Time. Let's go. Looks like maybe filmed at a live performance. We will see.
Like a wave grass and live to the shore, they wash away my dreams. Time, while you walk away, like a fever with somewhere to go, you left me crying. You're teasing about tomorrow and all the pain and sorrow running through. The mouth's just another day, and I don't believe in that. Time, I don't understand. Children killing in the street, dying for the color of red. Time, these are red and blue. Wash away the ocean, make them bleed. Maybe their mothers won't cry tonight. You're tearing out tomorrow.
I could let this whole thing play. I'm totally vibing with this track on multiple different levels. One is the music. I always like Hootie and the Blowfish. I like Darius Rucker's vocals. I think it was very interesting because, if I wouldn't have seen what he looks like, I wouldn't have guessed he's a brother. You know what I'm saying? Off rip. And I always thought that was something that stood out about Hootie and the Blowfish and even their name. I actually think their name is kind of ridiculous, but it stands out. And it's interesting because I have one of those names, Black Pegasus, where when I first came up with it in I think 96 or 97, people were just like, what the you know what I'm saying? It sounded like a rock band, to be honest, but I ran with it. I thought the meaning behind Black Pegasus was really cool. This concept of being a poetic inspiration or inspirational thing to folks in darkness. That was the concept of my name. Anyways, Hootie and the Blowfish just stand out. I'm just like, I appreciate that, but I could also see how, you know what I'm saying, it could go two ways extremely because it's like just out there. It's kind of out there. Anyways, I don't know why I was talking about that because Darius Rucker, he doesn't fit the profile. Typical, stereotypical type of thing. And I love it. I love seeing stuff like this just in general because all of it just is just, it kind of Hootie and the Blowfish. Like it's all just, it's out there. Anyway, Time. When you come in with the track, I'm going to highlight the lyrics. I'm going to pull them up. But I just want to go off the feeling and the energy and what I did make out from what he said first. I think the first stanza, he's like, time, why do you punish me? I got to read it. I got to make sure that's what he's saying. But if that's what he's saying, that is just so powerful. I think when you're young, you don't appreciate your time. And I think every moment past your youth, you're just like, why do you punish me? From your body changing, from looking back on past relationships, to just it's crazy. I don't know why. Like, everything of the lyrics is just punching. Like, this is a super deep philosophical song about time. Like, the concept of time. And we went into this same thing with Pink Floyd on Dark Side of the Moon. But there's just something about this is just being delivered different. Also, like, it feels like country music, but it feels like country rock or something, I never could pinpoint these things, and that's the type of stuff I like the most. Stuff that I'm just like, it's just great stuff. It's great music, right? Anyways, lyrics, Hootie and the Blowfish, Time. These, as he was going through it, I was like, wow, these are beautiful lyrics, and they're super philosophical. Let me click on an official link just in case. I hate going on Genius because they always put up these stupid ads. But all right, time, that is what he said. Time, why you punish me? Like a wave crashing into the shore, you wash away my dreams. Time, why you walk away? Like a friend with somewhere to go, you left me crying. Dog, like just think about the way we heard it delivered in this song. You're just, time, why do you punish me? Like, we're having a good time. But then listen to the way I say it. This is super poetic and super philosophical. We're going to read a little bit more, but we're going to start from the beginning because these are very powerful lyrics. Time, why do you punish me? Like a wave crashing into the shore, you wash away my dreams. Time, why do you walk away? Like a friend with somewhere to go, you left me crying. Can you teach me about tomorrow and all the pain and sorrow running free? 'Cause tomorrow's just another day, and I don't believe in time. Time, I don't understand. Children killing in the street, dying for the color of a rag. Time, take their Time, take their red and blue, wash them in the ocean, make them clean. Maybe their mothers won't cry tonight. Can you teach me about tomorrow? This is the chorus again. Time is wasting, time is walking, time. You ain't no friend of mine, time. Anyways, you get the picture. But I heard him say the gang, he's calling out gang violence. The Bloods and the Crips. Why is it like this? And essentially this concept of, the ocean, baptize and be made new. There's just a lot here. I didn't expect this much. Like there's like dramatically, as a rapper who loves lyricisms, loves lyricism. This is incredible writing. Actually, who wrote this? Let me give them a shout out. I'm hoping they did, but you never know these days. So, who wrote the song "Time" by Hootie and the Blowfish? Let's just give the propers. It was written by the members of the band, Darius Rucker, Mark Bryan, Dean Felber, Jim Sonfeld. That's pretty common for them. They pretty much wrote majority of their stuff. It's looking like that's what that's saying. Well, shout out to them. This is an incredible piece of art, especially from the writing standpoint. Let's go. Yeah, we're rocking. In this part right here, we're rocking for real. Bro, I low-key, like, I'm having this emotional moment for some reason, like this emotional charge. Multiple reasons. One, y'all are going to think I'm crazy. But these mother effers just look ordinary. They look like dads in a garage band. And that's why I love it. I love the fact that the ordinary man, the blue-collar man, could rise to the freaking heights of stardom and make something of themselves and be, people look up to them and love something they created art-wise. Like, they just look like normal dudes that go to the freaking baseball game and the football game. I don't know why I love that. And the dynamic of them having a silly name like Hootie and the Blowfish, for me, it's just so, it's like, what? When I hear that, I'm like, what does this mean? I'm curious like that. But then when you hear the music, oh, man. These dudes just look like dads from a garage band that blew up. And the music's incredible. And I love this because I feel like I'm watching the underdog story take place because they blew up. I remember Mace. Mace is a rapper, a big rapper under Diddy at the time. I remember, like, he said something about Hootie, blow like booty, Hootie, blow like booty. It was a big song with Biggie Smalls, and Hootie and the Blowfish, you could not get away from them in the late 90s in the sense of they were just huge. Like, I've obviously heard the name Hootie and the Blowfish. I just never bought an album. I kind of regret that. But I wasn't into this type of music the way I am now. I wasn't open to it, so this is the perfect time. Anyways, I was just watching them perform. I'm like, because I'm from the rap world, and, there's a time I'm wearing baggy pants, huge chains, driving a Range Rover, and I'm questioning why. Why? What for? And wouldn't it be so cool just to go on stage and be you for a change? Not have to cut your hair in a crazy manner, wear a mohawk. I mean, that shit is cool too. Let's keep it real. The punk rock mohawk is kind of lit. But there's just, I don't know. I just like this type of shit too, man. I just do. And I'm just giving it its flowers. It's dope. Anyways.
I don't know where I'm going. Think I'm out of my mind. Thinking about time. You left me standing there like a dream going on. The wind just swept me, Why you punish me?
I have so much that I want to say. I'm going to try to quantify it and not go too crazy. One, Darius Rucker's voice. There's like this deep, raspy soul to it. You know what I'm saying? He just, I can't even emulate it at all. It's very distinct, very nice. I love how the band plays together. But I really appreciate this song more than you guys realize. Maybe I'm not breaking down the lyrics as in deep as I typically would, is because I felt them to my core. Instead of breaking down the rest of the song lyrically, I want to tell you how I felt. It's kind of bittersweet. How much more time do I have in front of this camera on YouTube or doing these reactions? I know that sounds weird, but I spend so much time in here. This isn't the real world. I'm encapsulated in a box on your screen. This isn't the real world for me, but it kind of is. Like talking to you guys in the comments, there's this, but I work very hard and I put a lot of time in to free my time in the future. But the more I put time in, the more I keep doing it. And it's this weird cycle that I don't always think is great for my mental health. And I know this is really weird to have a confession with you guys, but as you were singing this, I started evaluating how much time do I have doing this. I love it, but I'm not going to lie. Like, it's pretty demanding maybe I'm a psycho. Maybe I do it. There's just a lot of things behind the scenes that go on that if they didn't go on, like the copyright appeals and claims and dealing with YouTube and the stressors and stuff like that, that could probably make this a pinch easier. But I don't want an easy job. But I do want to clock out at some point, you know? But I don't know if I'll ever clock out because I have a really crazy personality. Like I actually, anyways, I'm having a debacle here, and I started literally going into an intervention in the middle of this song because of how deep the lyrics are. Because I just want to spend more time with my kids, my family. Not that this really takes it away from that, because I would never put this in front of them, but it's just weird. I really enjoy this, but then there's some moments like right now I'm hearing this and I'm like, I should be outside in the sun. I'm in a dark ass room lit up. I'm like, what am I doing with my time? Because it is limited on this planet. It is, regardless. And I don't know, like sometimes, I opened up with you guys when I had my reaction to Time by Pink Floyd. I actually teared up during that one because I started counting time through my children's growth. It's kind of wild. I love music like this. That gives me a human emotional experience because it really makes me ponder. And the philosophical nature, like they're having an argument with time. I don't believe in you. I refuse to believe you're here. I'm not going to let you take anything else from me kind of concept. The way these lyrics are written, it's a push-pull, but it's like, hey, it's inevitable. These things are inevitable. Also, it hits harder. I just turned 46 about almost a month ago. Bro, your body be changing, man. After 40, it changes dramatically. After 30, you're like, oh, a couple things, nothing too crazy. But I think I noticed right around 39, 40, I hit the wall. And then the Rona hit in 2020. Sheesh, get out of here. Anyway, I'm sorry. I probably should have talked a little bit more about the music, but that's how the music affected me this time. I guess I'm not sorry. I guess that's what good art does to people, right? Makes you think, makes you feel, makes you love, makes you hate, makes you yearn, makes you regret, makes you do a bunch of things. Shout out to Hootie and the Blowfish for making me feel some real human emotions, something that AI music will probably never do. Anyways, I appreciate you guys listening to me and rocking with me. I always have fun up here, and you mean a lot more to me than you know, even though your boy's like, oh, I gotta quit. Fuck y'all, man. This is too much work. I ain't saying that. I'll never. Bro, I used to pour concrete. I used to do fucking construction. I used to move furniture. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm not complaining about the things I do in this chapter of my life, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Everyone wants to spend a little more time with their loved ones. There's never a lack of that. So I'll see you guys later, man. Let me go have this intervention on my own, man. Damn, I love y'all, man.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.